we're first going to tackle a trailer that I understand is more action heavy. That's what Dan recommended. Where am I? All right, let's knock this one out. Super Mario Brothers movie, the trailer 3. Oh, sorry. Just let me know if you can hear this. Pretty loud from my end. Cool.
Where am I?
Ooh, fresh meat for the grinder.
Pay him no heed. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Whoa! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. My army! Koopas! Goombas! Whatever those things are! Aww. We will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom!
Bowser is coming.
I'm not afraid. I'll do anything for my brother.
We're going to save him.
Donkey Kong.
You asked for it. This is fun!
Here we go!
Attack! Let's end this.
Rainbow Road, man.
Yeah,
Psychedelic funk. Here we go.
Ah, that looks fun.
I love the sound, yeah, and that's that one. And we're gonna check the other one. And my take on that one was Mario is a certified drug pusher. All the psychedelic colors,
Yeah,
magic
right?
mushrooms. My God, yeah, well, and yeah, of course, Dan. When you catch Dan when he comes up, he's got his angles that he likes to share. But before we even come on to the next one, do you have any thoughts that you'd like to share on what you just took from that first one?
Yeah, it's a lot of nostalgia. Yeah, I was just thinking they did a pretty good job kind of tying in some of the their Mario related games like Mario Kart. And then I noticed Donkey Kong was in the trailer as well, so maybe a little bit of the was it the original kind of Mario's original appearance in Donkey Kong?
Exactly, yeah. It's interesting. You have Donkey Kong and Bowser in the game, so I love the way that that you again, and bringing Mario Kart as a giant mashup. You just got all these narratives that are just combining. Of course, naturally, as gamers, we understand that we've seen these two creatures in the same universe before, but it just when it comes to a story that you want to tell through a movie. I mean, of course, we're in Japan and we haven't seen the movie yet, but it'd just be an interesting. I think it would be an interesting way to kind of tell the story again to people who don't know the origins. Of course, Donkey Kong was the original bad guy, of course, and Mario was an unnamed Jumpman originally. So,
yeah, that's right.
Now let's check out the second trailer.
All right,
there we go. 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. Let's get that sharing again. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Smash Brothers.
Oh my God. Okay.
Not sure if you know who I
More
am,
action heavy.
but I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Oh, I got this. No problem. Yes! Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now! Ah! Get it off, get it off, get it off!
Tanuki's
There's a huge universe out there with a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us. No pressure.
The sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So then we got it again. All right, so now we've got 2 takes, and that second one, of course, had a lot more action. And yeah, definitely it's a psychedelic trip what we're dealing with. But I gotta say, it's funny because it's I made sure not to spoil it for myself, but I understand it, with on sorry, on the internet these days, on the internet, many people have, as far as political leanings are concerned, some people like it because of the movie being quite apolitical, not really having like some sort of undertone of some sort of a theme, or some sort of something what they call woke. I'm trying to avoid that language on the
Ah,
channel.
okay. Okay. No,
But
I didn't gather any of that from the clips we just watched.
right, now there's a guy called Tim Pool out there,
Yeah.
and he says that what was it? I think Daniel mentioned that Peach got this boss bitch kind of vibe.
Okay.
And I'm like, honestly, that's fine. Personally, I don't care for taking issue with any of that. But I gotta say, it's if Peach indeed has got this boss kind of quality, I think that that's something that, who knows, I suppose feminists could really appreciate a bit more. Because I mean,
Mm.
I just watched a movie with my wife, Kiss the Dragon, Jet Li. Yeah, you remember that one?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, and I really love martial art movies and Jet Li, but I just it just had this moment where I realized that she's not into the damsel in distress story. I'm like, come on,
I
man,
see.
like,
So,
come on, you can't hold that against a Jet Li movie. But I was like, all right, well, even for her, I mean,
um,
yeah, that's me, but but I was
yeah,
thinking,
now that you mention it, it seems like they've taken a different route. Because like usually in the games, Peach has been taken by Koopa, or I don't know if
yeah,
he's called Bowser in this
Bowser in
one.
America, yeah. Oh, who knows? I
Yeah.
think because if it's an American dub, they'll call it Bowser, but
Okay.
of course for
Yeah.
the
So in this story, it's Luigi that's been captured.
right, it feels like yeah, it reminds me of Joe Young. No, Joe Young. What's the boy's name? Donkey Kong Country 2, when I believe Donkey Kong was actually the damsel in distress, and I think Diddy Kong and Dixie had to go and save him in that game,
Ah, right.
which
Okay.
is like Mighty Joe Young, I think, versus the King Kong concept, the captured ape. So it's like flipping it on its head. In which case, again, as people like Timple would say, oh, I didn't actually check out his reaction because he is his thing is full of spoilers, so I check it out later. But
Mm.
he'd say things like, oh no, Mario's broken, and he should be the strapping stallion to come and save. Of course, Mario looks like a clumsy guy. But but that being said, I'm like, it's if sometimes it's a bit like the Big Bang Theory, having the vulnerability to just poke fun at yourself is something that can
Yeah.
attract users. I mean, not users, attract audience members who just like to see a bit of vulnerability. I don't know, but
Mm.
yeah. I mean, do you think Luigi being the captive victim would be something that'll make the movie more funny? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the story plays out. Yeah, watching that last clip, especially, I was wondering how they're going to explain the different worlds. Because to be honest with you, I never really thought about it when I played the games. Like,
It's
why
just
is Mario going to these different worlds?
he's on a trip. It's magic
Yeah, yeah.
mushroomville. Yes, flower power, everything. It's all hippie vibe
So,
hints that I'm getting. That's just
yeah, I'd be
my
curious to see how they explain that. And then in this clip, I can kind of see they're drawing on a different game, a little bit of Smash Brothers going on there. Mario
yes.
versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. Those little little yeah, dropping those hints of things that appeal to hardcore gamers is something that would definitely what am I trying to say? Let me say this in simplest terms as possible. I don't even want to say Easter eggs, but the things like the little sound effects, I think those are the little,
Oh, sure, sure.
yeah, things that users can appreciate. But just little things that gamers can appreciate. That's what I'm trying to say, which is essentially
Hmm.
an Easter egg. Things that gamers can appreciate just by seeing it on the screens. and thinking, oh, I'm in Smash Brothers territory. I'm in the excuse me, I'm in Mario Kart territory. I mean, those are the only games that are just popping out of mind right now from what we've seen. But I understand that this movie's got a lot more Easter eggs inside, which we
Mm,
can only know about once we play it. Oh, check it out. Yeah, it's something that I think fans would appreciate.
absolutely. I think maybe that has to do with maybe Nintendo's involvement in the production of this movie.
Right,
So
right.
maybe they had a lot of requirements to put into the movie.
Yeah, and I tell you, I mean, you know what? I don't remember the Bob Hoskins movie, the original one, but I know that everybody, so it's like never speak of that thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
think it's yeah. Go on. What do you?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think I've ever seen that whole movie through.
Me
Like I
too.
remember when it came out, I was like, "Yeah, Super Mario Brothers, the movie," and then watching it, like, "What is this? This is not Mario." But yeah, I don't think I've actually watched the whole thing through. But I do remember like in the early '90s, there was an animated Super Mario
The show.
program,
Oh yes, yes.
and it was a bit live action as well. There were two actors that would introduce the cartoon clips.
Brooklyn.
I think Mario was played by Captain Lou Albano,
Oh
the
my God, yeah.
WWF wrestler.
Yes, that's him.
Um,
Oh my God.
yeah, so like just watching the clips and kind of hearing like the Mario's voice,
Mhm.
uh, Mario and Luigi, Koopa. Like, I don't detect any like Italian accent
That's
or
what I was thinking. I
yeah.
was when I watched the movie, I thought the one thing that is kind of pulling away from what I'm looking
Hmm.
for is the Mamma Mia pizzeria kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm like the guy who does the voice, who gave the voice to the game, is
Uh-huh.
I mean, he made Mario a viable. He gave Mario a voice. He made Mario
Yeah.
an actual character instead of just again Jumpman with dungarees for some reason. And yeah, but as you said, Nintendo putting their foot down, getting involved, not wanting to have a repeat of the 1990 movie. I mean, sorry, the original Bob Hoskins movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 1989, right? That was when I was born, as it goes. Yeah, that movie. Again, the notorious movie, which we both haven't seen. I'm sure it paid off because it looks like the movie made a ton of money. But
Yeah.
thanks for that. Now we've gone and done that. I guess we'll welcome in our other guests and
Okay.
just talk it about uh our upcoming list of reactions. All right, let me go and get them. Thanks so much for that, by the way. So,
Yeah. No worries.
for that matter, while I'm just sending the link, excuse me, where are we? Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm sure Daniel will jump in a moment. Hope there's a good
Mhm.
join. So sometimes you just
So
um
by the way, like I know there was a lot of kind of a strong reaction to hearing at least when the movie was announced, there was a pretty strong reaction that Chris Pratt was going to be voicing Mario.
that's hilarious because
I don't hear his voice at all.
yeah,
Um,
I mean for that matter, I guess he put himself second and let the I don't know. I mean, for that matter, who knows? I can't hear Jack Black in Bowser or
I
Key
was
and
just
Peele.
going to say the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't really picture him voicing
yeah.
Koopa.
I guess the trick is that they didn't come in and use their own voices. They
Ah,
just came
right.
in and
Okay.
just did the character, which what made the movie even better because when you could scat actors just speaking as though you know my voice, audience will
Hmm.
love it because they know I'm there. Then they have to act less, and it's more of a case of you ought to like it because of who's headlining the show. But the characters' voices are speaking for themselves. Except I would have loved more Italian. You know. uh,